Gemini, I hope you're well. Life of Tarocchi back with another tarot reading. This reading, Gemini, is for April to May 2024. First of all, I would like to say happy birthday to you. Happy rebirth day to you. I just want to share some insight with you before we begin the reading. I was stepping into your energy, peering out the window, and there were a few birds that made themselves present. Just translate that bird energy for you. So first of all, a swallow bird is my connection to past loved ones. So what it is for me, it is for you. We have an ibis, also known in Australia as slang for bin birds, but they are actually sacred beings, okay? So there's a sacred past loved one who looks over you heavily and your energy, okay? And we did have a lorikeet also fly over thereafter. So they're wanting to speak to the language of love, okay? So speaking about love for you. All right, so April and May. Gemini. This reading is for anyone with Gemini placements in their chart. So I welcome you. Welcome. Thank you for my beautiful returning subscribers. I love your energy and thank you for spending time with me. And for any newbies, welcome to the channel. If any messages resonate, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. All right, so Gemini, I'd also like to welcome in my spirit team. So thank you so much for my ability to do these readings. I am deeply appreciative of those skill sets. So thank you so much. When I say spirit team, that refers to past loved ones, ancestors, spirit guides, angels, archangels, the divine source of divinity. Okay, so they are my spirit team helping me through this energy for your reading. So Gemini, let's connect in with your energy. And I welcome my spirit team to tap in and relay their messages throughout the reading. So thank you so much for everyone's presence today. So for any of you who have cats, my cat's been up on my desk, so she loves sleeping up here. So for those of you who have cats, there are deeper readings and messages in here today for you. Okay, all right, so let's do this. Gemini, for April to May 2024. All right, so what to expect? Here we go. A little bit more, they said. Okay, I was getting that. Okay, all right, Gemini. So what we have here is sitting over Pisces and Aries energy. So whether you're dealing with a Pisces or an Aries, doesn't have to be, but this energy is sitting over those two signs, okay? And it's leaning over towards self-appearance, okay? So the subconscious and self-appearance. Also, Spirit speaks to us through the subconscious, the dream state, okay? So these are any type of psychic experiences you may be having, all right? So we have personal care showing up here, okay? Spending a bit more time looking after yourself or setting some time aside for self-care, okay? So that's really important for you for April to May. We've got Ranger coming out with self-care. So we've got yellow and pink here. So yellow is connected to the solar plexus, okay? So this is the stomach. This is talking about your personal power, your confidence, and your motivation to strive forward, okay? When we have the pink here, so this is your solar plexus connecting into your crown chakra. This is the chakra above your head. Okay, so this is your higher consciousness, your spiritual path, or things and information that comes to you from up above. Okay, so those thoughts that you're getting, any magical ideas, know that Source is actually working with you. And wanting you to produce those ideas that come through, okay? So everything begins with a thought, and then we can act upon that thought, okay? So when we act on that thought, you're telling your spirit team, the divine, that you are ready to pursue that knowledge in conjunction with your spirit team, okay? So Ranger is you know, setting out a perimeter, a space, all right? And this is you being able to monitor that space. When we talk about ranger, right? Rangers somewhere in the, they look over the natural estates, okay? So we're seeing a lot of growth here, right? So growth and abundance. We have container showing up. It is sitting on Tuesday, okay? And container, once again, connected to your motivation, your confidence, all right? So there's something here with container. We think about, once again, with the ranger and container, we've got a perimeter here. But instead of it being a 2D form, we're looking at a container as a 3D form, okay? So it's got height, width, and depth to it. Containers are used to confine or refine something very special, okay? So there's something very special happening for you from April to May in 2024. All right, so we've got value here. This is the expression of the throat chakra, okay? So speaking your truth, your compassion, the things that make you feel, that make your heart sing, right? These are coming up, through, and out. We've got value here, all right? So in the 10th and the 11th house. So this energy talks about people value the words that you say, or what you have to say, how you communicate. The 10th house talks about your public image, your overall direction in life. This energy also speaks to your father's line and father's ancestry. So these are all those types of inherited abilities from your father's line, okay? The 11th house is talking about the social hemispheres, right? We've got social media, the internet, community support, okay? Big groups of people where one person can tap into the masses, right? So whether you're tapping into the masses or people are acknowledging you for the value that you bring to the table, Gemini. We do have here sound and technology, and it's sitting between the 7th and 8th house, okay? So this energy is talking about the frequencies of which you connect with others through partnerships and relationships, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, all right, fiancés. This could also be business partners, those people you spend time with on the daily basis to connect, okay? So sound and technology here is you know, frequencies being transmuted through network creativity, okay? And the 8th house, we're talking about transformation, okay? Speaking about fears, facing fears. Maybe you're helping others work through that type of energy. I did see mediumship come in. So, you know, some of you Geminis, like in your last month reading for March, we do have someone in the group of Geminis subscribed who is actually clairaudient, okay, so they can hear messages from the other side. You know, this is just deciphering. You know, mediumship is that bit in between, that connection of information and communication, okay? So if that is you, and you're feeling called to connect with that energy a little bit deeper, and you're not sure why you're hearing certain things, that's because, okay, you know, you're connecting in with the other side, especially with that past loved one. They watch over you so much, and they protect you with all the love that you have, that they have for you and them, okay? So that's a deep, profound connection there. So you are deeply protected by a past loved one. So that's really beautiful energy. Okay, so on the outer side of the circle here, we've got judge and coach and freight and rail and road, okay? This energy is sitting out towards the 6th house. So this talks about work, health, and fitness regimes, your daily routines. These are acts of service, both of what you give out and what others give back to you. Okay, so these are those repetitive duties that happen on a daily basis. We've got judge here, so it is written in a deep blue text. So that is connected to the throat chakra, but you could be dealing with someone who may have an out of balance or imbalanced throat chakra. And to identify who or what that energy is, it's talking about if their energy for their throat chakra is out of balance, they may be feeling some type of resentment. They may be feeling resentment, okay? So this energy shows up as headaches, sore necks, you know, having a sore neck and tension in the shoulders, okay? So if you're dealing with someone who's got a bit of tension in the upper body space, that is talking about that energy being out of balance. So it's important to bring ourselves into alignment. This may not be you, this could be somebody else, because this is sitting out of the external energy, okay? If you've watched any of my past readings, internal energy is central to you, and then all the houses that we have here is where you step out into life in that space and you're interacting with those energies. The outer circle is talking about things that are happening outside of you, okay? But it could be something that's coming in. All right, so we've got judge and coach. All right, we've got someone here is overseeing maybe the work that you are doing, or you're stepping out to oversee the work that someone else is doing, and you're guiding them through your throat chakra. Okay, so value and coach, both these colors are connected to the throat chakra. Okay, so coaching someone through their skills and abilities. Perhaps you are someone who can see the value in someone and what they bring, and you help them nourish that ability into fruition. Okay, so maybe you've got the talent to see talents within others. That's a talent of yours. Okay, all right, so freight, rail and road gives me the energy of movement. Okay, so moving big things. Okay, so we've got container, freight, rail and road, so these are both yellow. Okay, so these are connected to your personal power and your personal care. All right, so that could be someone who works in logistics or has a mind for logistics, able to move things about while keeping its integrity intact. Okay, rail and road. Okay, so we've got train tracks here, so modes of transport, and road. All right, so talking about trucks and buses, that type of energy. All right, this is beautiful. So I will just split those there so we can see what's going on. All right, so it's kind of nice because what you've got is this is especially for Gemini who has placements in Pisces and placements in Aries. So placements in Aries is someone who's very strong and self-determined in their physical appearance. Okay, so someone might see you as actually very strong. You're put together very well. Your physical ability and your anatomy moves really well with you. Okay, so you're really intact. Okay, so that's a placement for Aries. Placements in Pisces. So this is the Gemini who connects into the spiritual side. Their intuition is very heightened. Okay, they tap into their dream state, able to communicate with spirit that way. All right, so very specific for those who have those two placements there. For Geminis who have placements in the 7th house, you're very good with music, you're very good with sound technologies, okay? Or you're very switched on with regards to computers or electronic devices. Geminis with the 8th house placement, so if you've got a Scorpio placement in your birth chart, okay, this is where that mediumship information comes in. So through Gemini to Scorpio energy, right, those two placements, that's a really psychic energy there, because generally clairaudient comes through the 3rd house, but also connecting to mediumship through the 8th house. Okay, so that's clarifying your spirituality and your connection to the other side is true. Okay, that's really wonderful. All right, so let's see what these energies are about. I'm using the Light Seers Tarot today. Wow, we've got the Ace of Pentacles and then the 10 of Cups. 1330 on the timer, so that energy is speaking to the confidence in being able to create and communicate through self-expression. Okay, so we've got happy life. I just heard happy life, happy wife. Okay, so that's for some of you who are married, and that's speaking to a masculine, to a feminine. Or this could be speaking about, tying the knot potentially in April to May, or making those considerations to move forward in some type of relationship. So that won't be for everyone, just for those of you who know and are thinking about that energies, okay? So that's really beautiful. The Ace of Pentacles brings into new into the physical form. So the Pentacles here, so we've got Cups and Pentacles. So these are water signs with earth signs. So let's convert this energy. So we've got water is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, right? So we're talking about home and family, transformation and change through the dream state, something that we've always wanted, to earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, finding that value and being able to keep that value around you on the daily basis through your daily routines. And this is part of your overall direction in life, okay? So that's that energy there with those two cards. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's see. Oh, nice. Okay, so then we've got the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Cups, okay? So that's water and water energies. So water signs are deeply connected to their emotions, okay? So if you've got any water placements in your chart, you know, you're able to sense a change in your environment, all right? So thank you, Spirit. Let's continue to clarify this energy, personal care and ranger in the 12th and the 1st house for Gemini here. Thank you. Okay, so the Seven of Swords coming out in the 6th house. So someone sees you really strong at work, or someone sees you very strong in your ability to keep your routine intact, okay? This energy is your energy because the card is facing up. Number 7 deals with your luck and abundance, okay? So you're making transitions to move, all right? To move and maneuver for luck and abundance to come through. We have here this energy facing outwards, okay? So the tip of the card is sitting on the 7th house, and this is releasing any type of, you know, black magic or negative or ill intentions of others, especially when you felt like you had to keep your safe in certain spaces, your safety in certain places. We do have the moon showing up in this particular card, but it's bursting with sun rays, okay? So the reflection of the sun over the moon. So this is bringing confidence to the emotions that you're feeling so that you no longer feel like you have to tread aside or around anybody, okay? So please clarify that energy, thank you. Personal care ranger with the 7 of Swords. Cool. Lovely. There's the Ace of Cups showing up. Okay, so we do have Judgment here with Judge out there, all right? So this is equal give and take. We've got the Fool, the Emperor, and the Queen of Pentacles showing up between the 3rd and the 4th house. So this is Spirit speaking directly to your energy, okay? Or 3rd house placements. I'm not reading any reversals unless the card lands face down. That's someone else's energy. Then I will read reversals for them, okay? But no reversals for tarot for you. Okay, so within the home space, early foundations, where you grew up, where you came from, where you're born, the energies that helped you grow, okay? The first things that you seem to learn from. All right, so you're taking a leap of faith towards leadership or governing those things that bring you self-manifestations into the physical form, okay? So we've got the Emperor with the Queen of Pentacles. So you're someone who's able to, you've got a lot of power in the home space, or they see you as a leader within the home space, okay? But they also see you as a risk taker. And I'm not saying that in a bad way because you're a strategic risk taker with the Emperor here and the Queen of Pentacles. So this means that, you know, if you've got the resources, you've got resources from somewhere, or you've got them, perhaps you have resources within your mind, and this is connecting back to that energy of your spirit team, the divine, giving you those ideas. You're conveying and acting upon those ideas that come into the mind, okay? When we work with the divine energy and those ideas come in, if you don't act upon those energies, within a period of time, that idea will be sent to somebody else, okay? So it's important, if you agree with that idea and you want to act upon it, that technically means that you and divine are in a contractual agreement to pursue and provide and produce that idea into the physical form, okay? If we don't act on that idea, it goes somewhere else for someone else, okay? So I feel like, you know, the divine's connecting with you, or your spirit team's connecting with you because they believe you have the foundations to be able to produce these concepts into the physical form. All right. So the Emperor with the Queen of Pentacles. So you're very structured, very organized, okay? This is someone who's a leader who can oversee the potential outcomes of risks, okay? So even though others see you as a risk taker, you're strategically planning your risks so that you go, okay, I see the risk here, but it's not a very big risk compared to where someone else is going, well, this is a huge risk for you, Gemini. And you're like, yeah, well, it's not, because I've weighed the risks up, right? So you know within yourself what steps you're wanting to take to lead the way. So Queen of Pentacles is someone who's an individual, who's quite abundant on their own. This generally signals a single parent, and if you're not a single parent, this just means you have the means to provide for others if you choose to. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Cups here with Judgment. So opening the heart space, this is a new emotional opportunity coming in that sets you free and sets you apart from others. Okay, this Judgment card here today is giving me the outer body experience, which is also connection to the spirit realm. Okay, so seeing things from outside the body, or seeing things from outside from where you currently stand. This energy is in the 5th house, which is tying into the Emperor, right? Being a leader, being a creative, connection to children, raising your children. All right, this is the energy of pure desire, your pleasure, fulfillment in romance and creations. Okay, so you've got heavy energy coming up from April to May with what your ability is to get creative, to get busy. Okay, and these are the things that make your heart sing with joy. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so let's confirm container over here. Container for Tuesday. Container for Tuesday. Okay, so this is someone else's energy. All right, and I will flag this with... Oh, I didn't get my crystals out. Okay, so we've got someone else's energy here right in the middle of yours. But this card is kind of pointing towards the 10th, 11th and 1st house. So this is talking about your public image, how people see you. Okay, once again, back to the father's lineage. The 11th house, social energies, the internet, sudden wealth. And the 1st house, your strong physical appearance. Okay, so we've got people seeing you. Go for what it is that you want. Okay, you might be dealing with people who are on the go and feeling really guarded with their energies. Okay, so please clarify why these energies came out, Spirit, for Gemini. So someone's feeling really imbalanced, okay, but this connection to you is, there's some type of wish fulfillment. So someone's coming towards you. We've got a Knight of Swords. So someone may be a little bit younger than you, or they're chasing modes of transport or energies to change. Now this person is relieving themselves from any negativity that they've experienced from anybody else, because we've got the Crow here. Okay, black feathers are connections to black magic, right? Not all black magic is bad. It's what the intention is of the person using it. Okay, so all protection energies is actually black magic. Okay, but if you're protecting yourself, sending blessings of protection, okay, that's using it for good reason. All right, if someone's using black magic to control another, then that's a negative intention. All right, but what we have here is a good intention. This is your energy, so it's a wish fulfillment. I love this coming out in the 11th house, because this ties into that 11th house energy. Okay, so making a wish, sudden falls of income. All right, we've got justifiable outcomes with what it is that you've been doing to pursue your abundance, your strength, to stay within your own and to be whole. We've got a necklace here on this feminine who ties into, the love energy. So someone wears a heart over their heart, okay, but this energy is tying to you. Maybe this person is like wanting to come to you, but they feel a bit guarded because of the past that they've had to protect themselves from negative people, right? So this person's always also guiding you about, take personal care, Gemini. We want you to take care for yourself. Maybe they've lived through certain experiences where they've had to build their barriers to protect themselves, okay? And they're saying, hey, Gemini, we've been here before. We see what you're going through, and we want you to take personal care for yourself. Please, 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 okay? So this energy here with the star, that's a wish fulfillment of wishes in the 11th house. So that's a double confirmation there. The number 8, right? This is infinity, ties to the 8th house. So transformation and change. So what you've been wishing for is coming to fruition with the 9 of Cups here. So this is like fulfillment, fulfillment, fulfillment. Okay, so something about that energy is tied to the container. All right, so this is giving me, maybe you and another has ties to this container. I'm not sure how that works, but you'll know what that energy is if the container message rings true for you, okay? All right, so let's clarify sound and technology over here for Gemini, please, Spirit. Ooh, okay, Four of Cups. Going all the way over there on the outside. Okay, so the Four's talking about, and it's landed right over the wish. So it's like, this feels like this is a long-term wish of yours, like a long-term goal you've been trying to set into action, okay? Because this energy through sound and technology, right, your connections of creativity, connections in frequency, okay, especially with others, this transformation and change, and how you have been feeling before April to May is that you've been waiting, okay? The wait is over. We've got the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom here. All right, so the Four of Cups, you know, this feminine energy. So this is like something that you're deeply connected to within your emotions, right? You've been waiting on this wish fulfillment for however long you've been setting this wish into action, okay? But this is looking in the past, saying, you know, this is questioning yourself. Did I do it right? Have I wished correctly? Did I put in all of my needs that I needed? Well, yes, because see this hand here? It's bringing in that magical bowl, right? It's got all the colors of the rainbow in there, the full spectrum of light. All right, and the Wheel of Fortune on the underlying energy. So once again, necklaces with rolling the dice and taking the risks, okay? Calculated risks, all right? Wow. Yes. Okay. So it's coming in. You're celebrating it. You're starting to see this. Okay. So after all the pain that you've experienced in the past, the heartache, right? You've set onto a venture after this heartache in the past, however far away that was from this time. And you're seeing things come to fruition. There are messages coming to you, right? Once again, opening your heart, being filled. And the Ace of Wands, new ideas and celebration. Okay. So I will pull this card out because that's the underlying energy there connected to the Four of Cups. So any type of stagnation through this wish fulfillment that you've been feeling, Gemini, we're getting confirmation and clarifications that stagnation is being removed because you're acting upon your creative endeavors. Okay? So there are good outcomes here. Thank you, Spirit. They said one more for sound and technology with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so just know that this energy is sitting over Saturday, okay? It's something you're publicly recognized for, or you will be, right? But what has to happen for this sound and technology or this wish fulfillment to occur, it means that you have to move to calmer waters, okay? Whether that's emotionally, whether that's spiritually, or whether that's physically, okay? That plays out differently for everybody. The 6 here is talking about things on the daily routine. Maybe something's been keeping you away from your wishes or your goals, or Spirit's actually orchestrating this movement physically for you to be able to move yourself into a more creative space, okay? So that card is sitting over Saturday, all right? And there's something about you wanting to take this movement on energetically, because you know that it fulfills yourself within. So we've got the root chakra sitting over the heart. So that means that your root chakra up to the heart chakra are coming into balance, or they are in balance, okay? And expressing that externally aligns the rest of them, right? Aligns the rest of the chakras all the way up to the crown here. So Spirit's making way for these things to come through, whether that's physical movement, whether that's physical location change, whether that's a change of a job, or whether that's a change of spiritual insight or ideas. But Spirit's moving you into a better place. So see these crows are here again? This is giving me protection from black magic. So being moved into a more comfortable, suitable space for you to get creative, to connect in those places that you want to see yourself in, okay? They are giving me, they're making you aware that this movement or change is occurring, okay, throughout April to May, but this may go beyond, okay? So it's depending on when you're ready to take the move, then Spirit will orchestrate that change for you, okay? Lovely. All right, so let's clarify judge, coach, freight, rail, and road. Okay, So connection from you into someone else. You've been heavily studying something. You've been going beyond and looking within and seeking the deeper meaning. I don't usually call these two birds as past loved ones, but Spirit is flagging that for me in this particular reading. Also because I had the two swallow birds fly over as well, okay? So this is, connection to your spirit team, giving you and you receiving the ideas from the other side of the realm, okay? So for those of you who are looking to tie the knot with the special other, okay, this is welcoming the energy of family, okay? The sun also talks about birth of children, or it could also be that you're coming into alignment within your masculine, feminine, and inner child, and this will bring you great success through the knowledge that you've been acquiring over time. We do have the Hierophant here, so if you are a man in your masculine energy, okay, so working through that, the inner feminine, the inner masculine, and the inner child brings you success, and it brings you up into a higher state of information transformation, okay? So this is giving me the expression of value. You're studying something deeply and you're going to be celebrating it between you and another, okay? Because this Four of Wands is sitting over partnerships and relationships, okay? Home and family, but also the stability of your hard work is very practical, okay? This energy sitting over, okay, if you're a feminine Gemini, we have a Knight of Cups bringing in an offer of love, okay? So if you're not already in that relationship where it's taking, where you're stepping things up in the connection, this is talking about a single Geminis, and especially the feminine. We've got a masculine coming towards you, okay? And it's like this person's going to sweep you off your feet, so maybe like in a social setting, or you meet this person through your daily routines. There's something about a red garment, or they're very deeply connected to their root space, their home, family, where they grew up, where they came from, okay? They're very grounded. This person has gone through a lot of survival instincts, right? They know what they need to do to survive, okay? And they're seeing you as this connection to the dream state, to their dreams, right? Because horses are the dream state for me personally, right? What it is for me, it is for you. This person wants to offer you a cup of emotions, right? The red roses here, so red roses are very significant. Flowers of love, language of love, okay? So who's this Knight of Cups here, please, Spirit? Thank you. You don't see this coming with the Tower here. This person could be a Leo, a Virgo, a Libra, or a Scorpio. It doesn't have to be, but they are operating in those energies when they come towards you, okay? They give you a message, right? Perhaps they say a message also that relates to your spirit team, and this is confirmation of the minds meeting at the same level, all right? So it's something they say to you that brings you great joy and passion. All right, so we've got the Knight of Wands with the Knight of Cups. So, you're acting within your means and your integrity, and you're in this celebration mode when this person comes in, okay? So you're really happy. And that means that you don't see this coming, all right? But this message that they have to say shocks your foundations in a good way, right? You and them, it helps you and them transform. It brings into greater celebration, okay? And there's something about this person that reminds you of connection to your father's line. Father's ancestry, right? There's something about this person that is a deep reflection of that energy, because we've got, father and child, or grandfather and grandchild here. This person may have a puppy dog, or you've got a dog, okay? But this is loyalty on the physical form. This is what this person is considering offering you, okay? So Spirit wants you to release any fears with regard to any past love ties, okay? For that it does not serve you in this new connection, all right? So what we think we attract, so let the fear go, okay? Fears are illusions of the past, Spirit's giving me, okay? So don't let that any addictive qualities to fear overcome this love connection, all right? This potential love connection. Now, when we have love connections, they're all choices, okay? So when you're operating in that energy and you're open to receive love, the universe brings love towards you, and you have the choice to encounter that or wait for the next choice of love, okay? But there's something about where this energy starts in, it's a youthful state, right? It starts as very cute, very youthful, very at the beginning, okay? And someone's got head over toes for you is what I'm getting this here, okay? And we've got love connections. This person could be born or some type of tie to the year of the pig, okay? So the Chinese year of the pig, which is, okay, so this person could be born or some type of connection to the pig. It could even be that their father or their grandfather is born in the year of the pig, okay? So there's connections to the father's line. 1935, 1947, 1959, 1971, 1983, 1995, connections to 2007, 2019, okay? But there's something, if you choose to connect in with that energy, there's big, maybe further commitments in the future, you know, potential for marriage in 2031 or 2043. These could be also sharing the family and birthing them, okay, birthing your children. All right, so keep those energies in mind. Yeah, so this energy is an equal give and take, okay? So we will pull out any additional messages from Spirit from my little doobie whacker deck. Manifestations become your reality, okay? So what you think comes into the physical. Okay. So straight away, I was going to say, Spirit, I'm going to shuffle and you lend the messages wherever you see fit. But we do have following the crowd here, okay? So we've got why. I really like you, but I'm afraid of being hurt again, so take it easy. And we've got grandparents, okay? So if you've got grandparents on the other side, they're saying, hey, Gemini, we know the pain that you suffered in the past. And if you've got parents in the living form, grandparents in the living form, they acknowledge the pain that you suffered in the past. But spiritually, through their higher self, right, they see that the fear that you carry, or this other person's got fear, okay, but they're working through that energy to come towards you, all right? If your grandparents have passed over and they're on the other side, they're saying, don't follow the crowd. You don't need to. You're an individual, okay? So ask yourself why you're following the crowd. You don't need to. You're an individual, okay? So I said that twice so that message was received. Okay, Spirit, please lend your messages where they may be. Okay. All right, so that's awesome energy here. All right, so we've read these four. I'm going to start over here and work our way around. So releasing stagnation, we've got invitation. You're being invited to a very expensive party and you'll need an outfit. All you seek will be revealed. Exposure and awareness, the truth revealed. And we've got connection to auntie there, okay? So that's specific for someone. Now this wish fulfillment here is sitting over, don't forget your roots, what made you and what helped you grow, okay? So whether you have a positive connection to your upbringing or a negative connection to your upbringing, regardless of that energy, it has taught you the skill set that you need for this current lifetime, okay? So don't let any negative energies persuade you, for that they were very important lessons to guide you to where you need to be today, Gemini, okay? And over this strength card, we've got discovering a new path. A sidestep could get you there quicker, okay? So, you know, when you're ready, Spirit will make those transitions for you. Now, Six of Swords and birthmark, this is always giving me a tie to a past life. Birthmarks are believed to be the passing of the past life, right? So wherever that birthmark is, that's the indentation of trauma, which then brought you into the next life, okay? So birthmark, evil eye coming to light. So whatever negative energy has been sent to you is being exposed to you, okay? It's not touching you, it's being exposed. So that person who's wishing you any ill intention, okay, cleansing out this black magic from someone else, they will let you, spirit team is letting you know that they're dealing with that negative energy person, and they will make you aware of who that person is or was and what they were trying to do to persuade you away from your dreams and your goals, okay? So what you learned yesterday guides you today. Thank you, Spirit. So that's confirming that energy there for you. All right, so personal care over Ranger. We've got happiness is free, okay? So to be happy, it doesn't actually cost you anything. We've got 5 degrees of separation here, all right? So you being the first connection who knows someone, who knows someone, who knows someone, who knows someone, okay? You may not directly know this 5th person of separation, but there's some type of connection between you and them, all right? Okay, so over this energy here, Spirit's saying, Gemini, your hidden talents are arising through April to May. I love that for you. All right, so anyone who's sending you negativity, negligence, or lack of support, okay, that's being cleared out, confirming with the evil eye there. So, right, so this is, okay, so you taking your calculated risk to get you to where you want to be in your creative pursuits or within your mind, and you're expressing those ideas. Anyone who's sort of talking you out or not, oh, they're like, oh, that's a really big risk, or I don't think you should do that, okay? So they're letting you know of that lack of support that they're showing you, okay? So listen to the words that person is saying, and they're telling, your spirit team is directly showing you that person's intentions for you, okay? So maybe they don't wish you the best, okay? It's up to you. If, you know, I'm saying don't take on that negativity, because you are your own being, right? And they're showing you who they really are deep down inside. So we've got respect here. Your efforts are being noticed, okay? So there's something about what you're going to do or taking that calculated risk. It's about this connection as being destined. So you can see it, Spirit can see it, and Spirit saying, can you see it? I'm making sure I want you to see it. All right, so from the first moment I said I loved you, I still do, okay? Wow, they just said past love one there. All right. You've been waiting for this. Get ready for it to unfold. Okay. So that's lovely energy there. Over this tower. All right. So we've got Spirit has a specific message. So listen out. Listen to this person's delivery and what they say to you. Okay. We have here now, maybe you're receiving some inheritance, or this person is receiving some type of inheritance. Okay. And it could be from the we've got father or grandfather's line. So money through legacy is an honor, okay? And we've got you're part of the plan. And of course, you know, if you choose to connect with this relationship or something on your daily routine, it's talking about its work, okay? Do it every day and it will pay off. So routine and practice, right? It's important to do the things that we love so that we feel we don't work a day in our life. All right, so we do have here, over this 7 of Swords, it's saying, or this judgment energy, right? So using others to bring you down, okay? There are external forces at play here. So really listen to the words that other people say. That's how you know the type of intention that they have for you, Gemini. So I bought this deck in the last couple of weeks. It's the Archangel Power Tarot deck by Radley Valentine. I am going to use this as guidance today. Okay, so Spirit, please land your guidance messages where they may. Guidance for Gemini. Okay, so, okay, thank you. All right, so for you, and then guidance for someone else, we've got 6 of Ariel, so that's Archangel Ariel. Material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving and receiving with a grateful heart, okay? So what we give is what we receive tenfold. Wow, and we've got the world confirming the Wheel of Fortune twice, okay? That's that confirmation for me, so the world and the Wheel of Fortune. So things coming full circle into fruition. We have Archangel Michael here. So Archangel Michael is saying a very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. So confirming any of those energies connecting into the other side, okay? I will read the meaning. So we've got 6 of Ariel. There are great blessings in giving and receiving. Material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. If you're the recipient of such a loving gift, then accept it with gratitude and humility. If you have the means to give to others in need, then do so in a compassionate way without asking for anything in return. Keep in mind that gifts do not always have to be financial, but they can be energetic, or they can take the form of help based on experience. When giving to others, consider what they truly need. Make gifts that don't promote dependency, but rather that well thought out and empowering those recipients to go forward. The additional meanings of this card is pennies from heaven, promotions or bonuses, acts of kindness, scholarships or grants. Ooh, nice. That's great energy there. Okay, so number 21 with the World. Congratulations. You've done a wonderful job. A project or situation in your life has now come to a happy conclusion, and there is a sense of completion and satisfaction. It may be time to move on to something new, but it's all right to pause and enjoy this moment, for this amazing moment. Your work with Archangel Michael has brought you to a new level of spiritual growth and evolution. You're at a place of enlightenment and profound understanding of the universe. Remember to speak words of gratitude to your friends, to your family, and to the angels in recognition of their help. The additional meaning of this card is the right place at the right time, coming full circle, excellence, happy ending, receiving an award, or international travel. Archangel Michael's name means he who is like God. He knows the divine life purpose of every soul on earth. And if you're uncertain as your purpose in life, you can call upon this loved Archangel to provide you with clear and understandable information on this topic. Ask Michael for revelations on what step to take next and how to fully be the person you came to be in this planet. Wow. Gemini, when I say thank you for your energy, the underlying energy meaning of that means, tongue twisted. Thank you for living. Thank you for spending time with me. Thank you for being your best self. Thank you. Thank you to my spirit team. Thank you to your past loved ones for joining us in this reading. And thank you to the divine source. Okay, so Gemini, thank you. Until the next reading, take care, look after yourself, and be open to receive blessings. Okay, until the next reading, Gemini.